You never thought I'd reach this far, but look, they keep on open for Amaziyah the Great, shine bright like stars. Looking at them, feel so surprised they are. Tell them precisely. It's Amaziyah the Great. Welcome, welcome, you wonderful people all across the world. This is Amaziyah the Great, and you are tuned into the TDP Show. We have some interesting guests we want to know. But before we say another word, let me go to the intro and make me know what go on as it relates to what's up and about to occur today on the Tell Them Precisely show.
Coming this Sunday, April 18th, the TDP Show, episode 10. So go and go tell your friends. I, Amaziyah The Great, will be live at 5 p.m. Watch us live on youtube.com, Great Amaziyah. Officially confirmed from the United States. Here's a beautiful face. Tia Torres, Miss South Carolina Plus America 2020 to 2021. She is also the CEO and founder of She Did It That Community Advocate Foundation. I am sure you have seen this one before, and he will be back for sure. Recording artist, book him. Him have videos on YouTube and you can go look on. Now, this brother right here, Mr. Delwyn Wallace, he is the founder of Wellbass Jewelry and the CEO. He will share his story on the TDP show. Mezmoore Fari, a Jamaican poet, she'll be doing some Nyahbinghi chanting, so prepare for getting on the groove and don't feel like dancing. Nobody miss this, share this quick, tell them precisely every Sunday evening at 5 p.m. Jamaica Time with Amaziyah The Great. Subscribe, watch, like, comment, share, like our Facebook page, tell them precisely.
Yes. Welcome back to our TDP show. And right at the end of that promo, you would see Easter Bun. That was a recent short film I did over the Easter holiday. It was released Easter Monday, and it's going with a bag of things. So if you have not seen Easter Bun short movie by Amaziyah The Great featuring my sister Quality, Mark Ross, you know, it's a film that has a lot of it has sent a whole heap of different messages. So I really do hope you can go and check out that film. Share it with your friends and share your opinion. You can always comment and make you know what go on. So without further delay, let me see who's in the studio now, because we have Mezmoore Rastafari. We're gonna bring her on without no delay. So let me add her to stream right here to our audience all across the world. Mezmoore, greetings and good day. Wagwan.
Blessed love,
Mezmoore Fari.
my brother. Mezmoore Fari.
Mezmoore, okay.
Give thanks. I am giving.
We seems to be having a little challenge here as it relates.
Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you, but the connection is kind of choppy. Oh, okay.
The connection is bad.
Okay.
But are you hearing me?
I see. Yes, I'm hearing you. You know, you're in and out, but we can work with it. It's nice to have you on our show. You can hear me very clear.
I am hearing you. I am
wonderful,
saying
wonderful.
I was saying the name is Mezmoore Fari.
Mezmoore. Oh, may I say Mezmoore? Oh, Mezmoore. Okay. Mezmoore Fari. Yes. So a little bit of correction right there. So Mezmoore Fari, Wagwan, welcome to the TDP show.
I am giving thanks. I'm honored to be here.
Yes. All right. So real quick, because I don't know how long this network gonna give some issues as it relates to where you are concerned. Tell us briefly, who is Mezmoore?
I am a Rastafarian sister, born and grew up in a place called Gale St. Mary. Mother of 7. Craft is what I do. I do beads and crochet and some poetry as well. Amaziyah?
I'm here. I'm listening. It's really nice. So a couple of guests already in the house. Reality Network, Jamaica is tuning in all the way from Trinidad. YC Chan is already here. She says shalom, peace to the family. So enough respect to all you wonderful viewers across the world. So you say you're a mother of 7 children and you do crocheting and all that.
And beads. I make jewelry from beads and I make crochet items.
Okay. So that wonderful Rastafari piece that you have around your neck, you are the one who created that. That piece you're wearing around your neck.
I heard a part of what you said, but I didn't hear the last part.
I'm asking that piece you have around your neck.
I did, and also the regalia too. I did.
Okay, it's really beautiful. Love what I'm seeing so far. Yes. So you mentioned crocheting, and I think you told me once that you do some Nyahbinghi drumming and all that.
Give thanks.
Blessings. So you're gonna do drumming for us today, or you're gonna take us straight into the chanting? Because I'm sure a lot of people would like to know your works. Excuse me. We seems to be having a little technical difficulties there. So I hope she comes back to stream soon. Yes, so you're tuning to the TDP show. We are chatting with Mezmoore Fari. I want to say welcome to all you new viewers, from the UK, from States, or even here from Jamaica, from the Caribbean, Trinidad. Enough respect. We have also on the show an artist who was once here already. I was trying to reconnect back with him. I don't know if there's an issue, but I can't seem to get to Bookham. So Bookham, if you are watching, remember you should be, checking in to see what's happening. You get me? I say I'm taking the time out to big up our sponsors, Murray Family Care. Mezmoore, as soon as you're back, you just indicate and let me know so I can add you back on screen. Yes. In the meantime, while Mezmoore is reconnecting, a week ago or so was the passing of a great legend, DMX, in the hip hop world. And, I was on my TikTok page and there was this person. I'm gonna play that video clip I copied and decide what. It was a tribute to DMX. And this one is really amazing, guys. I'm going to play it so you can see it and determine for yourself. But this really grabbed my attention. So RIP to the great legend, DMX. Yes. So that was something I had to play. Yeah, I really like it a lot, and I decided I would just showcase it for you guys see. Let me see if Mezmoore is in the house. Okay, she's still not back. Mezmoore, we can't seem to get to you. While we were on the topic about the legends, I wrote a poem, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna say it real quick. So it was recently written, so of course, me not have it, but me can just say out off of the top of my mind. So me just go. Okay, before I do that poem, Mezmoore is back. Mezmoore, welcome back again.
Give thanks.
Yes. So take us straight into the chanting. Let the world hear what's going on.
Okay. All right. Were worthy, worthy, worthy Rastafari name is worthy to be praised. Worthy, 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 worthy to be praised. Praise him in the day and praise him in the night, for he is worthy to be praised. Praise him in the day and praise him in the night, for he is the ancient of days. Worthy, 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 worthy Rastafari name is worthy to be praised. Worthy, 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 worthy Rastafari name is worthy to be praised. Praise him in the morning and praise him in the evening, for he is worthy to be praised. Praise him in the morning and praise him in the evening, for he is the ancient of days. Worthy, 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 worthy Rastafari name is worthy to be praised.
Wonderful, wonderful. Mezmoore,
Blessed
you
Lord.
as a mom, growing 7 children, did you have did you raise them all by yourself, or did you have your partner with you to, you know, raise these kids? How was it raising 7 children?
Well, you know, their father was a rock beside me. He was always there, too
Okay,
thick and thin. And there was
very
only
nice.
one thing that I did for them that he didn't do, and was to bring them in, 2 things: to bring them in the belly and to give suck to them. Those are the only 2 things I did for them that he didn't do.
Yes. Okay. But he was there side by side as a real father figure.
He was. He was.
Because I think that's what's lacking in today's world. I mean, only a father nowadays running away from responsibilities. And I don't see relationship lasting like, you know, back in the times when my parents or grandparents used to be together. Nowadays
Yes.
it's like this week you're with somebody else, next week she gone with somebody else, and I can't understand, you know, is it that, you know, what do you think is the cause for relationship not lasting?
Well, these days there are a lot of different things that are there to deter people and to distract people from the real purpose of life. So people get distracted in many different ways, and the population has grown more, so people have become more disloyal as well. There is more disloyalty, and many other factors that are distracting people from the real family life, because the society is not really, or is not really conducive to family life. The way it is structured, it is not conducive to family life. And so
Okay.
I think so. Yes. However,
So
I might,
yeah,
however, if I
go
might
on.
say, I think things are changing in one aspect. There are more fathers taking part in their children's lives these days. I have seen it. Fathers going to parent teachers meetings, fathers taking children
Yes,
to clinic, fathers playing an
yes, yes.
active role, fathers walking on
I,
road with babies.
I have to admit to that because I am a father with my kids and I've been with them since birth. And I play a strong father role. But what may I try to get across is what is the separation, the union of family, and not being a single parent, father or mother raising kids by yourself. Yes, I do see fathers playing the role nowadays. Not like back then, but the relationships them not seem to be working.
That's true. Sometimes you listen and you see couples and you hear they give their story and they tell you they've been together 50 years and stuff like that. These days, those things seem to be outdated.
Talking about the 15 years and the long duration relationship, which is really essential to family growth and development. For you, are you still with your children's father, and how long the relationship was, if you don't mind?
No, I really don't want to get that personal.
Okay, no
I'm sorry.
problem, no problem. No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Why I really ask is because back then, like from me know my grandfather and my grandmother, it was like them for the longest while till they passed away. May their soul rest in peace. You get to me? I say, but if you was to give advice, to couples, what would you tell a young couple or couples out there to, make sure so they maintain their relationship?
Well, I would tell them communication is vital. Miscommunication sometimes cause people to break up when if they only knew how to communicate better, they could have mended their thing. And commitment is the commitment.
Yes. Communication, commitment, and honesty.
And loyalty.
Yes. Okay, so what was growing up like for Mezmoore?
Well, I was this country girl growing up in St. Mary. I had to come down from where my house is. I had to travel a little distance down the hill and onto the road to the standpipe to get water. And I had to carry it on my head all the way back up the hill to my house. Sometimes full half a drum. Sometimes go back down and up and have to full half a drum. I had to look firewood for the fire too, because my story was not one of any eloquence. It was very humble. So I had to look wood for the fire. I had to carry water, and I had to go to the field with the old lady who grew me up. My mother didn't grow me up. I was grown up by an old lady, and she was a farmer. She worked in the weekdays, and on the one Saturday day, she still went to her field, and I had to be there with her, had to learn how to plant, had to take home the food when it was time to take home the food. And read the school, I had to walk 2.25 miles to school from Gale to Goshen, all age, 2.25 miles back home. And you had to make sure that the place didn't start to get a little dark before you reach home, or you would be getting a flogging. You'd have to try to reach home early no matter what the distance was.
Yeah.
Amaziyah?
Yes, I'm listening and I'm loving what I'm hearing so far, because the reason why
Amaziyah, are you hearing me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Seem to have lost connection again.
No, man, you are there right
through. I can
see you. I'm hearing you very clearly. I don't know why you're not hearing me, but can you hear me now? I can hear you very clearly and I can see you.
Gone.
Well, I can see you and I can hear you, so I don't know what seems to be the problem there. Big up Miss Tina Torres in the house. She's all the way in South Carolina. We should have her very soon on our program. And hold on a second. You not hear me, Mezmoore? Still not hearing me? Well, I can hear Mezmoore very clearly. And one of the reasons why I asked her about what was growing up like, because nowadays, today's youth seem not to be, they're not so much trying to cooperate around the house. And
connection giving us a fight.
Mezmoore, I don't know what's happening there. I can hear you very clear. Yes. So as I was saying, these kids nowadays, the only thing we see them want to do is play on them cell phones and their tablets, and they don't want to do chores. Back when I was growing up, I had to make sure chores was done first thing first. We had to clean the house, we had to sweep the yard, we had to grate the coconut, we had to do all of the necessary stuff them around the house, do the dishes. But these kids today want to be on their phones, tablets. Let me try see if I can get through to Mezmoore.
Amaziyah?
I can hear you clearly, Mezmoore.
Oh gosh, ain't working at all.
I don't know what's happening right here.
No connection.
Okay. Let me see. You'll have to try to reconnect again, Mezmoore, and see if that works for you. Yes. So guys, I don't know what's happening there with Mezmoore phone or with the connection. There seems to be some networking problem which is beyond our control. Mezmoore, if you're watching now, if you can see, if you can hear, please rejoin the studio and we shall have you back. So yeah, man. So as I was saying now, let me try see if I can recite this poem real quick, talking about the legends. The legends are leaving us. That's the title of this poem. Last September when I looked, it was the passing of reggae legend Toots. A few weeks ago, Daddy Uroy passed, R.I.P., another icon embedded in our hearts. Yesterday, after I got the news, reggae icon Bunny Wailer has died. Today, I'm still not in a happy mood. When we look overseas, DMX and Kobe gone, the legends are leaving us, our really are gone. Bob Marley gone at Silk and Dennis Brown. Honestly, I still wish they were around, because enough of them know I treat the business like a circus, too much clowns. Globally, loved ones are grieving, feeling hurt. Even while I'm speaking, some weeping, the legends are leaving Earth. Powerful black men were put to death. Call it whatever you want. This is a total mess. If it's not sickness, it's murder. Go on, feel free to check. I'm not cold, I speak bold until my last breath. Chadwick Boseman gone too soon. I'm still saying Wakanda forever. My people, be wise and realize we must grow stronger together. Babylon, the one with rise, them tell lies and act like them clever. Some say Black Lives Matter, but make we see if that will get better. But how can it be better when it's divided and ignorant? Distraction and confusion or progression with ignorance. You are too busy on TikTok watching that comedy jokes. I see you twerking on IG, not paying attention to the post that I wrote. We are powerful together. All we need is support. Seek knowledge, increase the vocabulary for life. This is no joke. Be careful of the food you consume and the poisonous stuff in what they promote. The great legends are leaving us and I'm feeling provoked. This is no joke. My code will make people stay woke. Are the legends really leaving us or are they being killed? No, I'm somewhat bewildered. It's just a question I'm asking still. As my mind navigates, it invades my thoughts. Why evil men reign longer and the good one die early? This concerns me and I won't lie. Marcus Garvey, Jamaica's first national hero and one of the world's greatest men. Uniting black people all over for Africa was his greatest plan. News story reveal he met his demise after suffering a stroke. I think they took him out purposely, and this is no joke. You see, it's obvious they want to get rid of every powerful black man. I will not sit and be silent. My spoken words drop like bombs. I wish someone would confess about the death of Dr. Sebi, the man who actually cured many diseases, including AIDS. On the things I'm crazy. February 21st, 1965, Malcolm X was assassinated. Tupac, Biggie, and Nipsey Hussle murder. When the thing said that's coincidence, once you have power with the people, them delete you and that's evident. The legends are leaving us, only God know why. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, we still rate them till the day that I die. Aaliyah was so young when she lost her life in that plane crash, the whole world cried. Gandhi too was a great man assassinated. I don't know why. I could not complete this list of legends without mentioning King Selassie I. Rest in peace, all you great legend. Work well done. Our ancestor fought long and hard for freedom. Educate yourself. I will not sit and be silent, me no mute nor dumb. Our journey continues perpetually, like the rise of the sun. Tell them precisely. I think Mezmoore is back, so let me see if I can connect back to her. Mezmoore, are you here? Mezmoore, I'm seeing you now, but it's like your microphone is mute. I can't hear you. I still cannot hear you, Mezmoore. And we would really like to hear you recite some more poems, do some chanting, something. But we are not hearing it. No, we can't hear a word you're saying. I can see that you're saying something once we realize your lip is moving, but we can't possibly hear you. Still not hearing a word you say. Try signing back out and sign back in, Mezmoore, and let's see if that works. I don't know what seems to be the problem here, but anyway, guys, you're tuning to the TDP show. Okay, so Jay, okay, there's a message from Bookham. Let me see what he's saying here. Up top, the general, I just reach. Bookham, just try, please stay tuned. You're in lineup, so you just check the schedule I sent to your WhatsApp, and we shall have a quick chat soon from now. Let me see if I can get back to Mezmoore. Mezmoore. Still not a word from you, Mezmoore. All right, tell you what, Mezmoore. Just sign out of the app totally. No, take your time, Mezmoore. This will work out. Don't go nowhere yet. Let me tell you what you do. Hold on a second, Mezmoore. You're gonna totally come out of the program you are in now. Just come out of it totally, and then you add back yourself in. So a little bit of technical difficulties there, you know, it's beyond our control, guys, but you know, we are still pushing through. You are with Amaziyah The Great, Mezmoore on the TDP show. She seems to be having some, you know, internet problem where that is concerned, and like I said, that is beyond our control. So let's see if she signs out and sign back in, and then come back. I'm gonna go to a quick break real soon, and then we shall introduce Tina Torres and probably have Mezmoore further down the line. Hold on a second. Yes, guys. There seems to be some form of problem. Yeah, but we're still pushing on through. Shauna, big up yourself. Challenge that is, oh yes, there's a lot of challenges are going on right now. Shauna, but we're still doing thing. We're still going with the whole thing. You are tuned into the TDP show with Amaziyah The Great. We have an interesting guest from inside the United States. She is Tina Torres. She should be on very, very soon. Mezmoore is still trying to connect again, but I don't know what's going on here. We are experiencing quite a bit of a challenge as it relates to connecting her. Yes, the show must go on. So let me try recite another poem and see if she should comes on between that time. I'm gonna do My Name is Pam. Yes. Tina, I know it's your time, but let me try see if I can say this poem and try to see if I can connect back with Mezmoore before I bring you on. Pam was sad and sulky because Roy always made her cry. He was too busy being a boisterous bully, just a sour, selfish guy. She was somewhat bewildered as tears rained from her weeping eyes. Her relationship wasn't smooth sailing, so she told him goodbye. He yelled, if you ever leave, damn, you're gonna die. I'm the one who makes you and I'll break you, so go on if you want to try. The nosy neighbor from next door shouted, somebody call police. She was by her usual spot at the zinc fence where she peeped. Mary was too busy taking a selfie to share a Facebook post. Suddenly start recording and virally shared it most. The preaching pastor came praying, but counseling never worked. Pam ran away the following day when Roy was out for work. She later found Dick, who gave her firm attention. She enjoyed having sex, but whoops, no protection. Few months later, she was pregnant. No baby father was around. Her mind went Googling, but Dick was never found. Billy shortly took her up and offered for her to be his bride. She was more than delighted and promised never to leave his side. He thought he was the baby's father. Happiness displayed evidently in his eyes. Billy felt silly when he found out it wasn't so, and later committed suicide. Pam never had good education. She sold back juice to make ends meet. Few months after she gave birth, she was selling her body on the streets. Life journey got intricate. She prayed and said, oh God, I can't take no more. A year after, she bought a car. Some people called her whore. She later furthered her education because she knew she wanted to soar. Now can you guess and tell me who is that janitor at her self-owned clothing store? Once again, we don't tell them precisely. It's Amaziyah The Great. I mean, I say, yo, no to domestic violence, no to abuse. And this time, we're going to take you to a quick break. These children are kid support kids, and they were the first one from inside the United States to ever, they're the first kids and the only ones to ever do a review on the poem that I just did. My name is Pam. It's also on YouTube, so guys, you can go check out that short piece of poetry / short movie, and leave some comments there, show some love, and share it with people all over. It's positive, it's uplifting, it's entertainment.
What's domestic violence?
I can answer that, Kasai. Domestic violence is hurting or someone that that loved you or any kind of way.
Domestic violence is also about hurting somebody for no reason.
Her relationship wasn't smooth sailing, so she told him goodbye. He yelled, hey, if you ever leave, damn, you're gonna die. I'm the one who made you and I'll break you. Go on if you wanna try.
Hey guys! Welcome back to
Kids
Support Kids.
Today we're going to be doing a reaction video
on My Name is Pam
by Amaziyah The Great.
Thank you, Amaziyah The Great, for this video. Before we get started, don't forget to
like,
subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see us upload our new videos and go live.
Yes, welcome back to the TDP Show. I'm your host, Amaziyah The Great, and we are here with some interesting guests that I would like you to know. Welcome, people all over the world. Tina Torres is from the United States, North Carolina. She's originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tina is a survivor. She is a child witness to domestic violence. The childhood sexual assault and dating violence survivor, and eventually grew up to raise 3 daughters as a single parent. But I will introduce Tina to our stage right now, and she will tell us more of all that and more. So, Miss Beautiful, Spontaneous, Marvelous, Wonderful Woman, Tina, you gorgeous lady, you, how art thou?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm hearing you clearly and crystal clean, so it's nice that you are on our scene. Before you say another word, Mezmoore was just on, and we could not hear her, guys, you there in the audience. So we are really sorry about that. But, you know, as time lapse, we have to move on to our next guest because we were trying to see if we could get her back for her to do another piece of her chanting. But Miss Tina Torres, Wagwan.
Hello.
Yes, yes. The beautiful Miss Sunshine, Trisha Pollard, is already on and she's tuning in all the way from wherever in the world she's at. So let me big her up. Yes, yes. So, Tina, that poem I did about domestic violence, what do you think about it?
Well, oftentimes, domestic violence is swept underneath the rug. So to know that there are more people talking about it, doing poems, skits, commercials, galas, different things like that to bring awareness to it, I'm glad to hear it. It hurts, but I'm glad to hear it because it lets us know that more and more men and women are now starting to step forward to talk about domestic violence, which is needed.
Yes, yes, it's really needed, and I think that's one of the reasons why I stepped forward in doing that poem. By the way, that was done from 2016, and I just realized about 2 days or so ago, I when I was in North Carolina 2016, and ever since I get to meet with DJ Belox and Sunshine. A couple of their friends end up in my friend suggestion, and I add a bunch of friends. And I just realized that you are on one of the lists. Now, on my regular page, yes, on my regular page, you are not there, but on the one that I had while I was there, which I still use sometimes, I realized because when I was sharing the video that I did, the commercial, Sunshine sent it to me that you posted. And when I was sharing on that page, I realized, oh, we're already friends. So it's such a small world.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So tell us briefly, who is Tina Torres?
Oh, okay. Well, I am a mom of 3 adults, basically. They're grown now. I am a grandmother of a 5-year-old. I am Ms. South Carolina Plus America 2021, currently running for the national pageant. I am the founder and CEO of She Did That Community Advocate Foundation, as well as She Did That Events here in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm also an advocate who is boots to the ground when it comes to assisting families and individuals in emergency needs and sometimes day-to-day needs as well. I'm a survivor of domestic violence, child abuse, child molestation, high school dropout, teen pregnancy, homelessness, hunger. I've lived in a shelter. I've stood in a line for food with my kids. So yeah, that's kind of how I grew up in a domestic violence household, a neglected household. And so everywhere I went, I was surrounded by domestic violence. So of course that I adapted that. So I am one of those women that is considered to be a warrior. So that's who Tina Torres is, a warrior.
Yes, yes, yes. And Tina, as I read through your bio, I see you're a coordinator, a promoter, a planner, a survivor, and you said it yourself, you are a warrior. It's such a sad situation what women have to encounter growing up among people in this world when we men should be looking stronger for protecting our women. We are our own enemies. It's such a sad situation. Many times as I do this interview, I try not to go too much back on the topic domestic violence, but it's really needed, it's necessary,
yeah.
And it's there to reassure. And you as a survivor, you as a person who encountered, and you turned out phenomenally well. You get to me and say it's sad that what occurred back then, but what advice would you give to young ladies who currently experiencing similar situations like this?
Well, oftentimes with situations like that, it's a known fact that most women go back several times before they eventually get to a point where enough is enough. Hopefully before anything, before death occurs, unfortunately. What I would say is that you seek someone that can assist you with making an exit plan to get you, and if you have children, out of there. 9 out of 10 times, it does not end well. And so therefore your children need you as well as your family and friends. But most important, you need you. So we would want them to seek someone that they are very close to, that they trust, begin an exit plan, and move with it. We here in South Carolina, we assist those that are in domestic violence situations with lodging, with money to help them travel to get away. We also assist with finding another place to live. So if you are in a domestic violence situation, we do ask that you seek someone that you do trust, as I've stated. And let's begin, even if you need to reach me all the way over in the United States, let's begin an exit plan. And let's see if we can get you out of there, get you somewhere safe, get you the assistance that you need so that you can begin to live a more healthier and safe life.
So let me get it. You said that's your organization. She did that, right?
Yes, she did that. Community Advocate Foundation. Yes.
So I want to ask, because I want to make sure I heard correctly. You just reach out to persons in South Carolina or anywhere in the world? Persons can just reach out to you and you give advice?
Yeah, they can reach out to us, and we work with we find organizations in that community that can get to them quicker if they're not in the state of South Carolina. And we work with any and everyone that needs that assistance. And let me say this, it's not just women. There are men that are in violent situations as well. The thing is that they do not have any assistance at all. So we focus both on men and women, which is what we want everyone to know, because men are often beaten on, stabbed, cut, yelled at and everything else, but they don't say anything because of the stigma, right? Men, like you just said, men are supposed to be our protectors. However, they've grown up in situations too where they've seen dad beat on mom, they've seen mom beat on dad, and they've taken that, and they've taken it, and they don't mean to take it, but they adopted it. So we do help wherever anyone needs assistance. We help. We find out what organizations are in that community that we can reach out to help that person get some assistance.
Nice. Very interesting. So, for how long now you have been doing this?
Oh, let's see. On paper for a couple of years, but for the last 9 years or so, we've done events to bring awareness to domestic violence, which I said is constantly swept underneath the rug. And because October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, it's hardly recognized because that's also Breast Cancer Month. So all you're going to see is pink this, pink that. And that's understandable. However, it's also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so for the last 9 years, maybe possibly 10, we've been going strong with bringing that message.
Ever since the late 2019, since the whole pandemic, and especially the fact that it's getting worse. Here in Jamaica, a lot of stuff going on. In terms of, teenage pregnancy gone up, abuse and abduction gone up. How has it been on your side of the planet?
So over here, we've experienced a higher rate of domestic violence, alcohol abuse, child abuse, child molestation, sexual assault, a lot more of that. When it wasn't the pandemic, people had some place to go, right? They could go to work, they could go to school, they had an avenue. But once the pandemic hit, a lot of things shut down. So you were secluded, almost 100% with the individual, male or female. And so the rates on those situations have gone up significantly. And we have been very busy in the community with providing assistance to those in need in regards to that.
Okay, awesome. And how, for the advice that you give out and the people you try to help, how well is that going for them? Like, what's the conclusion? it always resolved?
Well, you know, you're going to have those that, which is understandable because I was there before. You're going to have situations where it's the fear of leaving when it comes to like finances. Where are they going to go? Oftentimes, there are people that are in relationships who are in areas where they don't have any other family or friends. So they rely on what they are getting at home because to them it's a safe zone, but it's also a scary zone at the same time. So the best that we can do is offer them the assistance. Now, if they take it, yes, we're going gun ho, strong, forward. However, if they decide that at that moment that it's not a good time, you know, I need to wait, I need to figure it out, we still don't leave them hanging. We make sure that they have an undercover way to be able to reach us. We've created this thing called the Purple Home, and it's an app that we will be launching. It allows people to be able to go on their phone, click on that particular app, and they'll reach me. Now, this is nationwide. We just finished creating this, and Sunshine's going to learn about it soon. But we just created that because we want people to know that no matter where they are going to get the assistance that they need if and when they are ready. And so, therefore, you know, you're going to have those that say, I'm not ready, and you're going to have those that say, I am. And either way, we are there.
Nice. So what I do also want to know, are jobs provided for these people?
Now,
after they have overcome that sophisticated phase, are they offer jobs? Do you have links with organizations who
we do
give employment?
Yes. So we do have organizations that'll let us know and if they have jobs. Right now, we're posting a couple of jobs that people have let us know that they have. And then there's also a couple of organizations that have temporary jobs that end up being long-term jobs. So oftentimes as well, we find individuals who do not have the experience in those areas that of which some of these jobs are looking for. So we do our best to get them into some type of training programs so that they can get what it is that they need to be able to get these type of jobs. So we do have people that will reach out to us and say, hey, you know, we've got this position. Do you know someone that can fit in this position? So we work hand in hand with the community, with those that want to work with us to make sure that we are helping each other one person at a time.
Okay, really nice indeed. Hold on a second. Someone's in studio. Let me see who's that. Okay, it's Bukam. Bukam, it's not your time yet, so you have to wait a bit before I pull you on stream. Mezmoore, we really do apologize of that, you know, technical issue that you experienced. We are tuning to the TDP show. I'm your host, Amaziyah The Great, and we have the beautiful survivor warrior Tina Torres from South Carolina. I was about to say North Carolina, but South Carolina. And she's such a phenomenal person. I love the things that she's doing. Thanks, Sunshine, for recommending this awesome, amazing woman. We will go to a break real quick, and we will be back to talk some more about what motivates you. You get me?
Okay.
Because, yes, so let me go back to a break real quick and remind them what's going on here, and I can move forward.
They say it's a free world, free speech. Fear not. If you've got your story to share, there's a global audience anticipating to hear. Be bold, be truthful, tell them precisely. Join us on youtube.com, Great Amaziyah, for the TDP Show. Sundays at 5 p.m. And this is not about just interviewing artists only, but we want to interview everybody. Players of instruments, comedians, poets, actors, actresses, dancers, people with talents who now get fair share. And remember, it's all about honesty, the truth about your opinion. We want the world to know. Amaziyah The Great, tell them precisely.
Yes, welcome back to the TDP Show. I'm your host, Amaziyah The Great, and we are here with Miss Tina Torres. I purposely played that ad because there was a comment from somebody earlier in the week stating that they don't see a lot of entertainers on my show. Let me briefly state, this is not just an entertainment show, it's an edutainment show where we entertain and educate. We interview poets, we interview entrepreneurs, we interview persons who strong surviving fighting like Miss Tina Torres. So look out for anyone to be interviewed on this show. This platform is something that inform people all over the world what we about, and what people go through on a day-to-day basis, and what we can do to motivate and inspire others. Talking about motivation, we would like to know what motivates Miss Tina Torres. But before we get into that, let me recite another poem that I wrote. And Tina, this one is very bitter. It's called The Bitterness. But since we are on the topic about domestic violence, this one is really dark. And, like I said, it's not a nice or a happy situation. I'm a person who relates a lot to females, and they, reason with me on certain topics, and certain things I just know. And it's really sad to know what women go through. You get to me?
Mhm.
So the bitterness. Like a toddler crying for mom's breast milk, I saw tears race down her bony face. She was pensive and motionless, like she was lost in space. She then broke the silence, screaming out, I'm such a big disgrace. I quickly interjected, honey, what's wrong? And she yelled, get the hell out of my space. All you men are just the same. Cheat, lies, you all take love for a game. I hate men forever. I should have killed Trevor. Yeah, put a bullet in his brain. Baby, you take this too far now. Are you drunk or insane? Craig, you're not gonna understand me. You can't feel my pain. I was raped when I was 9. It really shattered my mind. A decade after, I tried to move on to get myself back in line. I thought Tom was the best thing until he slept with my sister. So I had sex with his best friend and WhatsApp him the flipping picture. All my life I've been hurt. Later start attending church, searching for comfort, but life grew worse. Few months after, she was impregnated by the comforting pastor. Threatened to do an abortion or else her life would be disaster. I tried to convince her, telling her she's still precious and worth more than diamonds and gold. Tina, she says she still hates men. Her heart is now cold. I offered a hug. She squeezed me tightly, saying, thank you, Mr. Kirkland, for attempting to make me feel lively. But how will I live with the fact of knowing that I'm infected with HIV, the bitterness? Tina Torres, Wagwan.
Ooh. They say
Stuff
that
women go through.
Yeah. And oftentimes they wonder why women and or men are so angry. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize what they've gone through. They don't know what they've witnessed. They don't know what they've had to fight against. And so with poems like that, it's truly an eye-opener that this is real.
Yes.
This is not a game,
Yes,
and
yes.
and it's awful that people do not take a moment to pay attention to their actions. They don't take a moment to listen to what they say and how they say it. And so it's our little girls and our little boys, because little girls and little boys, they go through so much as children when all that they should be doing is laughing and playing and being disciplined if they do something wrong the right way. And so that poem just it hurts my heart to know that this is going on still.
The reality of what's going on. Yes, it's really sad. It's really sad. And some of these monsters are not allowing our little girls to be girls. And some parents, I don't know what's it like there, but some parents here, they need to allow them children to be kids, because I've seen with my own eyes parents allowing them to act like they're grown, mature, but nope. I know it's a touching one, and I can see just even by your facial expression how deep that went. But as I said before, there was a warning. It's the bitterness. But a woman like you is so strong and powerful today in today's world, motivating, elevating, and alleviating not just women, people's problem that they encounter. What really motivates you?
So it was my daughters, actually. I have 3. And
Yeah.
I fought really hard for them not to see me go through stuff. I did a lot of things behind closed doors so that way they would not know what was going on. And because of them, because of my 5-year-old granddaughter, because of people like, my good sister Sunshine, and then my community, and then, and people I don't know, what motivates me the most is knowing that they will know that there's somebody out there fighting for them. Somebody who's no longer afraid to step forward to say, I got you. And when I say I got you, I go hell and be above, and I get them, because I don't want to see people unhappy. I don't want to see people being beaten on, spit on, lied on. I don't like that. And because I went through it for so long, I thought it was my life. I thought that's what I was supposed to endure. I thought I was supposed to be beaten on. That was the only way that love was supposed to transpire, because that's what I grew up in. And so for me, at one point, it was a drug. Like, it was like I had to have it. I had to. If I didn't get hit, then something else was wrong, and I needed to figure out why. So, but eventually, I learned that that's not what love is. And so there are a lot of us out here who have gone through that, who don't feel loved, who don't feel that someone cares. We just put somebody in a hotel 2 nights ago. They were sleeping in the car. A young girl who's about to graduate from college in 2 weeks. And I got the call, and immediately we put her in a hotel. I do this because everyone deserves an opportunity to live, and everyone deserves an opportunity to know what it is to live, laugh, and love. And I refuse to stop until God says it's time for you to come home. And I'm gonna have an exit plan and ask him, you sure it's time for me to come home? I feel like I still got more work to do. So that's why I firmly believe that everyone deserves an opportunity to know what real love is.
True. So right. Well, I must tell you, Tina, you are a phenomenal person, and I had to tell you this directly. I wouldn't want to type it in a text message and send it to you. You have been really awesome. We've seen the works you do. We've seen what you are about to do, because a lot of greatness is there to unfold. And, Sister Sunshine talks highly about you. Ever since we met, it's like, that magic moment is like she say, yo, me know you on something great. So I'll send some great people over to you, and you just interview them. And I know she's really smiling as she's watching. Sister Sunshine, enough love, enough respect. Since you are doing so much, especially for females, if you were to, if say for example, you was to send a message out there to those dark, abusive, boisterous boys, what message, what do you say, what would you want to say to them? I don't know if they're watching, but they are everywhere. They are in public spaces, they are in the churches, they are in the government, they are all over the place. It's sad to know some of the persons who really carried out such acts. And if you were to send a message out to them, what would you say?
I would say seek counseling, because at the end of the day, they have picked up something from where they have been, and they're still being taught that that's okay. And it's not okay. It is not okay for a male and or a female to put their hands on someone that when they're angry, when they're upset, they shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be forcing sex on them. They shouldn't be doing anything to anyone that they wouldn't want done to themselves. Bottom line, period. Keep your hands to yourself. If you are that mad, go boxing. Go to a gym and box. Seek assistance from brothers that you see are doing the right thing. And that's the problem sometimes. We often want to stay in this shell and think that what's around us is cool, and it's not. It's not. You have got to step out of that and seek assistance and get someone to help you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, listen, I've hit my wife. I hit my child. I need help because this cannot be the way. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're doing it, stop it. Stop. Go get assistance. Go get help. Reach out to somebody. Reach out. And if your boy is flawed, if you know your pastor is flawed, don't go to them because they're going to tell you, oh man, brush that off. But don't brush that off. Find assistance. Find real assistance. Not that on the corner, let's get it in assistance. Find medical assistance. Find somebody that's in position to help get you the assistance that you need. It is not a bad thing. It's a smart thing. It's an honest thing. It's a forgiving thing. It means I really want to do better. And by doing so, you're accepting, hey, listen, I'm holding myself accountable. Please help me.
Yes.
And it makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference when people see that you do want to make a difference and you get the assistance that you need. Keep your hands to yourself.
True. Before we go, we would like, you to reveal your contact details where persons can reach out if there's a helpline. But just before you do that, there was a short movie I did. I have to introduce it before you go. It's called Easter Bun. Have you seen it?
I don't believe I have.
Well, you should, after you do this interview, you should go check it out on YouTube. Starring yours truly, Amaziyah The Great here. My sister is in it, and big up to all the cast who came about, and we put that together in 3 days. It was over the Easter holidays, and we uploaded it Monday to YouTube, and it's going tremendously. Smashing about 15,000 views already.
Wow.
The comments are tremendous, but it's a film that talks, it has many messages. For one, this guy, which supposed to be me, he couldn't afford to give his mom the Easter bun nor his kids, but he find time to give it to another woman. And that woman spend the time sharing the bun with another man. Such a sad situation, but it's some stuff that women go through. Sometimes a man tries hardest to give a person half his pay, but she tends to wander off with some other guy because he can do more for her at one point, and then she was end up tricked and was taken away. So this is another film with message that people should pay, keen attention to. So before I play the film, let me play this since we're on this topic, because the next guest will talk about something totally different. This is a friend of mine from St. Lucia. Before I play the movie premiere, let me introduce this beautiful lady here.
She was young. She was beautiful. She left her home that day never knowing that this would be her final goodbye to her friends and her family. She was kidnapped, she was assaulted, and she was disposed of in a matter of days as desperate searches went on with her friends, her family, other women, and the region looking on in hopes that she would be found alive. She was helpless, and against our best efforts, so were we. Now, the gravity of the situation is that her identity depends on which island you've been in over the past months. She is Ashanti Riley. She is Evelyn Sincere. She is Carrie Ann Hunter. She is Kanice Jackson. She is Andrea Barak. She is Stephanie Thomas. And as unsettling as it may seem, every day that list ends with a comma, not a full stop.
Somebody call police!
Yes, these topics we have to highlight and let the world see that we are totally against these things, because persons, you have some people who say, hey, Amaziyah, your show is boring, while some will say it's really interesting and we loving it. The fact that we talk about facts, we talk about reality stuff, we talk about stuff that people can relate to. We don't talk about falseness or pretense or, the hype or the trendy stuff. We talk about stuff that affect people and day-to-day life. So without further delay, let me go to the short movie trailer, Easter Bun.
Jaybird, seriously, daddy?
How that come in, my lord?
You have to go find somebody to look after your pitney them.
I need a favor.
More the money you owe me.
Right now, you're secret to my good on me, I'll let go, I'm going to let go. And the girl does that like a piece of puppet already.
Normally, I don't see them thing out, man. How are you going?
I don't let nobody, I don't take no check.
We are going good still, but I only one little thing I see we're going. Come be back here, this is here.
Okay, my pussy on the tail.
Zarman. Who?
Zarman.
All type of mix up them come with that one, mash up a relationship.
So you see what I tell me about?
You see, whenever this man come look for you and it reach down to the bedroom part, you better wear protection. Ever since Miss Keisha jump in your life, a bag of things. She good enough, so
Keisha love me. None of them can tell me nothing.
better girl where you run back and you give your money. You know me just get the money from the dummy.
What kind of business you say you're going?
You know, say some Easter bun.
I mean, I just say you're going out the bun thing, my lad.
How are you?
And the one Keisha got married in a dog. Yes, so that's the Easter bun. You can go check it out.
Okay.
Yes. Real quick, Tina Torres. Persons who want to get help, want to reach out to you, whether they are in North or South Carolina or anywhere in the United States, or even if someone would want to call who is not in the country, give us some numbers, some reach outs, some emails, some social media connects, anywhere that persons can get to you. And after you've done that, you can send up some big ups to whoever you want to send big ups to, and then we'll take it away from there to our other guests.
Okay, so I'll first give you my phone number, and it's a direct to me, so they won't have to speak with anyone else. And that number is 803-814-5173. And once we get an 800 number or 866 number, I'll make sure that you have it. I can also be found on Facebook under She Did That Community Advocate Foundation, Miss South Carolina Plus America 2021. She Did That event, and Tina Darlene Torres. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter under She Did That Events LLC. So they'll be able to reach me directly through all of those avenues.
Wonderful, wonderful. And okay, Andrew Henry saying nice movie, waiting on part 2. Well, Andrew, to tell you the truth, we are going to do part 2 real soon, and I think I'm going to release that on my birthday, which is May 7th. So you can look out for that. We should be doing some shootings of the film, yes, and not violent shootings, because we have to briefly state that before YouTube say we are talking violence here, cameras and all that. But anyway, make some shout outs, Tina, to some peeps who you want to shout out to real quick.
First, I want to give a shout out to you for having me on here. I truly, truly appreciate the opportunity. I don't think I've ever been on anything across the water, is what I'll say. So I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much. And then a huge shout out to my sister Sunshine. She has loved on me from the moment that I met her, and I'm so blessed to have her in my life. And I'll go 10 toes when it comes to her. I also want to give a shout out to my kids. You know, even though they live separately away from me because they're adults, to my kids and my grandbaby, but more importantly to the community, not names, but the community itself, to everyone, that I just want you to know that I'm here for you. If you need anything, contact me. But big shout outs to all of you that are standing tall and strong through this pandemic and through all the struggles that you're going through. Know that someone is here, and She Did That Community Advocate Foundation has your back.
Yes. Really, really warm heart feeling there. You can feel the love all the way here from Jamaica, all these thousands of miles away. Yes. And Sunshine is saying, you know, she give you 4 purple hearts, saying love. Get me? I say, and ever since we linked, it was always that. You know, I've always respect me as a person. I respect her as a person. And that's the only thing was there ever since. And she's saying it's an outstanding interview. Yes, Sunshine, we have to bring light to the world because you see, it hurts to know that, you know, females, especially young ones, are encountering gruesome situations. And some of them, parents, you know, I want to make sure I state this. Some of you parents should spend time to listen to your children, especially your daughters, because some of you are grown ignorant, and there is that beast side, that bitter, dark side that you keep unleashing to your children, and they don't know how to deal with it because they are still kids. You are grown, so you have to know how to communicate and socialize. You get what I say? Because at the end of the day, when you, the parent, give them some reason to go to other folks for information and experiments, they tend to do some things and then they stray. And we do not want that for our children. We do not want that for our future parents. You get the message? So we have to try the hardest to ensure that we teach them the right stuff and we, you know, show them the way, because it's a cold, bitter, dark world and all type of monsters are there among us. So that's that. I think that's it for today. So is there anything else you want to say before you go?
I just wanted to say that regardless of what's going on, know that my organization is a safe place to share. I teach that all the time. I say it all the time, that what you share with us it's safe. You're safe. And so therefore, whatever we can do to help someone, please know that we're here to do so. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thanks and enough respect, Tina Torres. Blessings, and do take great care of your beautiful self. And, you know, big up, big up, big up. I think Bookham is in the house, so we will go to a break and then we come back and have Bookham on the TDP show.
I can't live without a woman. Tell me, can you? I would never hurt a woman. All who believe in prayer, we all need to pray. Can't believe what is happening. These must be the last days. Times are getting scary. The devil's in a rage. Women and children are a target now. We need to see a change. We're losing too many women. Stop the violence against women. We need to love our women and take care of the women. Stop abusing the women. We're losing too many women, yeah. Stop the violence against women. We need to love our women, take care of the women, stop abusing the women. Young girls beware, there are predators out there, don't trust people. They act as if they care. They are wolves in sheep clothing, they are evil. So don't just go on any taxi, and don't just go on any bus. Don't just trust loose faces, no. Suss them out first. And don't make night get you too far from home. Don't get your loved ones nervous. Just think before you act. Now pity, time is so evil. Now to my big woman friend them, stop steer with the madman them. If every day my beat you and I'll treat you, one day your life in a problem. Girl, now make true money, you stay and fight, because it better you leave if you not treat you right. But don't disrespect and stay out at night. But well, up these days you will lose your life. We're losing too many women. Stop the violence against women. We need to love our women and take care of the women. Stop abusing the women. We're losing too many women, yeah. Stop the violence against women. We need to love our women, take care of the women, stop abusing the women. Me never see nothing where hurt me so. If you want find God, them say a church you go. But the one with the lead them, with the teach, can't believe saying dirty side. 63 minus 15. no. The 48 that them staring off your judge, but if I had to say that pastor would get 48. Hey, and then the criminal them went upon the taxi route, kidnap the little girls and thief them forbidden fruit. Me have a bag of stone, no me no one shoot. Me wanna feel a lot of pain absolute. We're losing too many women. Ooh, yeah. Stop the violence against women. We need to love our women and take care of the women. Stop abusing the women. We're losing too many women, yeah. Stop the violence against women. Stop it, stop it. We need to love our women, take care of the women. Stop abusing the women. I can't live without a woman. Tell me, can you? I would never hurt a woman. No. We're losing too many women. Stop the violence against women. We need to love our women and take care of the women. Stop abusing the women. We're losing too many women, yeah. Stop the violence against women. We need to love our women, take care of the women. Stop abusing the women. Stop the violence against women. Ooh, just love women. I can't live without a woman. Never hurt a woman, no, no.
Yeah, losing. Tina, you're still here.
Yeah,
Yes,
I didn't.
yes, yes.
I'm about to go, but I just wanted to say thank you again so much.
Yes, yes. And we will keep the link. So take great care of yourself, all right?
Okay, you too. All right.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so that was Tina Torres from South. I keep saying North. Big up to my family, you know, Black Widow all the way in North Carolina. You know, Zion, Tommy, Aliyah, the whole team. Big up to my aunts. Big up to everybody overseas. Everybody overseas. New York, all in America, Canada. Phil, big up yourself, my brother. All the way, big up Shiloh in New York. Everybody, so much names. I never remember someone of say, oh, big up, but at the same time, whether one of the England, Canada, United States of America, Africa, Caribbean, because people all over tune into the show. My friend Tavatar, he was here a few weeks or so ago. They have a movie out now. And Tavatar, if you're watching, I know he was watching Wagwan earlier. I know the late movie that you're uploading today should premiere sometime now or sometime soon. If you could come on and tell us more about that film, we would really appreciate that, what it's all about and the whole 9 yards. I saw Bookham in studio once. I'm not seeing him right now, so I don't know what's up with that. So I guess me have to just go and take on the show. You get what me say? I don't know about the rest of folks. Mezmoore, if you are still watching and you can join us back to finish up with your piece of art, we would really appreciate that. Mezmoore Fari, big up yourself. You are seeming to having some internet connection there. I don't know if that's still going on with you, but if the connection is back up and you can join us to recite one or two more pieces of poems or chanting, I personally would love that. So Rush Official 24 is saying big up to Anatomy St. Mary. So all you St. Marians, big up yourself. You get me and say Portlandonians, big up yourself. St. Catherineans, big up yourself. Where exactly to find your movies? Rush, from you go YouTube and you type in Easter Bun. You get me? You will see the movie. All right. Because my channel is so busy, there are so many things on there. My channel is Great Amaziyah. But if you should type in the name that you are seeing right here, Amaziyah The Great, if you should type that name in and you write Stay Firm, Stayfirm, that's another movie. And for every movie you write my name, you will see the movie. So if you go Stay Firm, if you go Easter Bun, if you go Camaria's Way, and that's CAMARIAH apostrophe S WAY, Camaria's Way, then you should see another film. Avatar said now log in. Can you try to log in from another device? Okay, Rush, thanks for the subscription. Thanks for subscribing. But Easter Bunny is the movie we want to check out. That's my latest project. And when you do watch Easter Bun, please leave a comment and please share it with your friends, because this is something we're going to develop in something greater. Already persons are asking for part 2. Already persons are saying they want to see it in a series. It's really, really, really not so easy to complete as you think. It takes time because I do work weekdays and weekends. As a matter of fact, some of the persons in the film, they do work also, and it takes a lot to produce something like this. So in the meantime, if anyone out there, let me take this opportunity to say this. We are kindly asking you, if possibly you can, do any form of aiding, sponsoring, supporting. We are willing and happily ready to take any forms of donation. You can link me up, you can inbox me, you can call me directly, 876-477-6245, or you can, send through PayPal, artist Craig Kirkland, ARTIST CraigKirkland @ I was supposed to put it in the roll right here along with the Zelle link and all of that. But me never get the time to do so because I was earlier around by my mom's house. It's Sunday, and I had to go look for mama to get some of the mama cooking and the great soft type of vibe that. Yes, so big up to my moms, big up, the Murray family care. You get what I say? Bookham, wherever you are in the world, if someone who knows Bookham, please call him directly and tell him that to get on the TDP show. He should be here 6:30, but he was here earlier, so we're ready to go. Tavatar, if you're not able to log on from the device you're using, try using another device. Try forwarding the link I sent you for you to come live to talk about your film. Try, and let me see, because I'm sure persons would want to know where the movie is at that you created, that you and Team Morpheus created, because I know it was not just a person, it have to be a whole team. So we would want to know where can we find that movie and the whole 9 yards. If you're still not able to come on, Tavatar, please tell us the name of the movie and how they can find it. Yasmin Jackson is saying, good movie. Well, Yasmin, we really thank you for watching. I hope you commented and shared it with your, well, I know you would, because, persons who keep saying to us that, really good movie, people always say, yes, it was worth the share. And we really do appreciate you, the fans, from all over the world. This, because, 2010 was when I got my first film award from the Jamaica Reggae Film Festival. 2012, when I got that digital award, CM Reggae Film Festival. 2013, I got the Northern Caribbean University Best Script, Best Director film, presented by my friend from the UK, Mark Gray. And then 2016 was when I did My Name is Pam. It gotten tremendous reviews, slapping about over 80,000 views. And we really appreciate persons, who keep sharing, because for a film that not talk about, guns and drugs and sex, the whole 9 yards, what people go for mostly. It really says a lot. And we really do appreciate the views. The extended version of My Name is Pam there, about 17,000 views or so. But we really do appreciate every single view, every single like, every single comment. But the talk about right now is Easter Bun. Yes, and Easter Bun is there, I'm not going to spoil the fun for you to see it yet, but please go and go check out Easter Bun. Thanks to everyone who made it reach that 15K views in such a short time. Noreen, you're saying you made it to the show. Yes, Noreen, we are still here. There are some more persons that should be on here, but I've not seen them. So, me I go just go and entertain the crowd. You get to me and say till them forward. So, in the meantime, make me see if me can find something for Uno. You get to me and say, oh, there's a guest. Let me see who is here. Let me see who is here. Avatar. I see a puppy in, but I not see a camera, my lord. I don't know what's happening right there. I'm not seeing your camera. That device we are use, it probably Avatar, the same device that you connected on. All right. Forward the link to either Morpheus or Firstborn, because that device you're using probably need to be updated, because I can see that you're in studio, but I can't bring you on cam. You get to me and say, my Yaya Nature is in the house. My Yaya, Wagwan. Mezmoore Fari was here earlier. She started the show, but there was some complications. I'm sorry you missed her. But, you know, she only able to did one poem. I couldn't hear her at one point, so I don't know what's happening. Unfortunately, Delwyn Wallace will not make it to tonight's show, so we really do apologize about that. We're still waiting on Bookham. And Bookham, please, you know, as Jamaicans, we have to try to be on time. You were not late today, but you disappeared now. I don't know why. Earlier, we tried to get to you, and I don't know what happened. I could not get through to you. So, you know, sometimes we have to communicate and make it a priority to make sure we connect and know what's what or what's happening. You get what I say? Because that is really needed. You get what I say? So we have to try to link up and do that connection something. Rush, I can't call him because I'm using the phone to do this transmission right here. You get what I say? So I can probably message him on, well, him know what going on, Rush. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what going on with him as it relates to that. But he knows the show is in effect because he was on here. He made a comment. So me know say him know what going on. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm say if I can find something to entertain you with, because me not gonna make because I can't get through to an individual. The show just here. So me I go done perform, give thanks to Sunshine. You know, you recommended Tina, and Tina was really fine. Yes. Give thanks to Mezmoore because she was here doing fine also. But we encountered a little bit of technical difficulties. But, you know, we should have back Mezmoore some other time again for her to be able to complete her chanting at some other point. Yes. So let me see if I can go on to do two things and take on out, because if me not see them people, then me have to just deal with it the real way. Me not gonna just close the show like that. You get me and say, so if you're loving the show so far, just send a couple messages and let me know what go on. But me I gonna do a song when me do with me pick to them first. Happy Mood. Yes, they are not here right now. My son is somewhere outside. Him should have there, but me don't know. So big up the viewers them from all over the world. Tell them it's a great way, the gateway while the sunshine will make. Hey, we don't have time to play. Kawa. I'm in a happy mood. Because I find happy groove. Nobody showing a rotten mood. Show a look of gratitude. Happy mood. Because I find happy groove. Nobody showing a rotten mood. Show a little gratitude. Some say them hard and they don't know the core. Say them around yard and they don't know the shore. When I run down hype and you feel know for sure. I'm like you're saying, I'm gonna bowl for gold. My music soul and explore your soul. Get you in a happy groove, make you dance the floor. The girls them like the way on my roll. Plus after story it will never be told. I'm in a happy mood. I come to find happy groove. Nobody showing a rotten mood. Show a little gratitude. Happy mood. Come to find happy groove. Nobody showing a rotten mood. Show a little gratitude. Few years ago made it really depressed. My baby mother left with my kids for stress. Now you shouldn't John, you know me now regret. At least Kelly told me to the stars, me for stretch. Me feel so iron on the party. Yes, me now mix with bad mind and them nastiness. Me elevate with wings. I me them can't catch. Me solid as a rock. I me them can't wreck. Happy mood. Come find happy groove. Nobody showing a rotten mood. Show a little gratitude. Happy mood. Come find happy groove. Nobody showing a rotten mood. Show a little gratitude. Here what you ask me, and I like the girls and the girls like me. That's what they're saying precisely. I like the girls and the girls like me. Me like she and she likes me. I like the girls and the girls like me. Me get girls just like 1, 2, 3. I like the girls and the girls like me. I'm telling you what I go on. Listen me now, man. Hey, Stacy check I man. Me resting her mind on. She really rate the great cause me seem like a nice one. I man I want. She want on her island. Light up our world and make it sparks like that. Yo. Somebody else then I chat. Now let me see how it is. It's Tavatar. Tell them precisely. Yo, Tavatar, come tell them what I go on. Great way, at the gateway.
Yeah. Tavatar in the building, guys. What's up, Amaziyah? They are going easy.
You know me, they are going hold it to the fullest. Everything go on.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. They are going, as I say, I'm going to make the video official as well. I'm supposed to make it official. They don't know right then the tag and all them something there. So, you know.
Hold on, the Tavatar. Before you say a word, before you say another word, you people all over the world, you know Tavatar Morpheus and Firstborn was already here a few weeks ago on the TDP show. But earlier, Tavatar them tell me so them work on a movie which is set to premiere today. Someone update me now Tavatar Wagwan. And for those who don't know, because this was like a surprise, you know, we have other people on the show. And Tavatar them one promoted on this week because it's not like they were apart. But when we hear say greatness are gone, we have to make them know what going as it relates to the development of their career and what going. So this is just an update. Just wait. Tavatar will tell you more. Tavatar, what's up with the movie?
Yes, you know, so, we build the movie of mostly reality as what we are seeing go on in your life right now, like you know, say be a rape and them because something they are going and mostly get a youth them turn the other way as you know the fire pick up tools and them something they them not supposed to, like they not have the parent around them like they show them the way and them because something they so we put something together about that, you see. So this is all about the community and the people. I tell you, it's everything right now, like it's bad. We have a couple of good actors tonight, like we have a couple of actors who meet up off Instagram and YouTube and put them in the movie, like, you know. But as me I say, we are going to turn this in a series, so this film we will put out today is going to be the first of everything. Yes.
Okay.
So look out for part 2, as me I say. Part 2 I will forward out soon too.
So Tavatar, what the name of the show? Give us the title and where can we find it?
Alright, yes, guys. The title is Coming From Nothing. And you can go over Tavatar comedy page right now to find the show. Look what you reach right now. It's there about really, it's upload right now. You reach it. See finally uploaded now, guys. So you can go over
so it's there now.
I want to make sure say it upload instead of say it. Make sure. See that? 1 minute. See that? 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
1 minute left. 1 minute. She amount of action in the movie and emotion and all that sort of things. So I'm gonna say
yeah. So when the show name Avatar,
the show name is Coming From Nothing.
Okay, Coming From Nothing. Okay. So people are going to check out Avatar Comedy on YouTube. We're going to get some subscribe and you don't know, show some love. And so I go on. I mean, no, so it's go far because your page is, it was recently created, but it's growing tremendously. And we love what go on. I see you put up something in 2 days and it's shot like 19,000 views. So, I mean, you have a lot of viewers. You get what I say? Me there boast about my 15,000 views in a 2 weeks. You put up something in 2 days and it's go hard. But you don't know how many people am I watch right now. You get what I say? So more you use a platform and tell the people to go and go check out Easter Bun, because soon and very soon we shall be doing some collab in this movie business, and people are gonna see more great things to unleash right in front of them very eyes. You get what I say?
Real, man. As I said, most people even know say, who could I do the movie type of thing? Like, they never know, so we have the acting ability more than just being personally people and things like that. So, right now we are changing for them, make them see, we have it in all angles, everywhere you can find it. So, there you right now.
Yes.
See there, it's already, guys. See there now, guys, it's upload, guys.
Yes. Let me refresh my computer and look what I go on myself. Because now go on like come now. Panza. Alright, me still.
And one more thing, I create my own intro, so don't make that get to everybody right now, guys. Right now, people are texting and say, yo, why you create a song? I said, no, it's just an intro. You don't need an intro for YouTube. You see, everybody say, yo, that song. I said, no, another time there. Keep it.
Me not see it by my side right so now, my lad. Now refresh, but me still not see it.
Yeah, but it's 1 minute, it's 1 minute 5 minutes already, like.
Okay. It must have update. But I go close off right now because I might close off this show very soon. We almost coming to an end. I really want to see what's up where Bookham is concerned. So nice to have you back here. So guys, go and go check out Avatar Comedy on YouTube and subscribe to his page. There's a new movie coming out. From Nothing to Something. So say it name?
You're coming from nothing.
Coming From Nothing. Yeah, sorry about that. So Coming From Nothing, Avatar Comedy. Go and go check it out, show some love. At the same time to Avatar, when you're there live again, make the Easter Bun something there and tell people them to go check it out on Great Amaziyah YouTube page. Tell them precisely. It's a great way the gateway. So big up yourself and the entire team, and we should talk about this officially again some other time. So bless up yourself, King. Yes. My Yaya Nature is saying, keep up the good works. Great work, thanks to all. Enough respect to my Yaya Nature. Noreen Snyder, big up yourself. Jillian Murray, big up yourself. All you wonderful guests who was on our show, big up yourself. Mr. Delwyn could not make it. I'm still waiting on Bookham because the last time he was to do his song, and he never got that opportunity. Now, people are here wanting to see Bookham. Bookham, your fans are here. You're the one who helped promoted that flyer and the commercial. So your people are here tonight wanting to see you, wanting to hear from you. So which part of the king? Step in on the TDP show and come make the people them know what go on. Tell them precisely Which part me did there again? Oh, me I move on to the next song and go and chant along. Alright, now me have a new poem. And the poem is new. Alright, let me see if I can find it. The newest poem. This is one of the newest poems you're not gonna ever hear. We never hear it nowhere before. Only a friend of mine from Trinidad heard it earlier today. And she watched, so she knows that, you know, she'd hear it before anybody else. No other human being never hear it. Oh, my son did hear it because I'm actually there with me, alright. And it name Only You Can Save You. So listen, it goes. My mind navigates to a place beyond this place you have never seen. Catastrophe is about to take place, disgrace on this very scene. Some pretending to be great, but them fake, very mean. Who can relate, stay awake, pay attention to everything. Everything is not so complicated in the ways that make it seems. Them make it seems like you're weaker than a rodent, than the opponent, feed you with poison for medicine. I'm still bewildered somewhat because guess what? It never seems like you clearly comprehend what life is. Wrong choices put you on a road that not so very clean. You see, government and churches really is not the solution. Confusion, bubbling in a pot of illusion. Some say my view's wrong, but still they don't have the conclusion. At this state, they mean a sixth state, yeah, you can call it delusion. Educate yourself and unite, but be careful of the friendship. Some own the people too evil and want with life to end quick. May recommend this. Keep your circle small and know you are friends with. If you're a sheep, try to not sleep with wolves and not try to blend with. Forget about those who hate you because they will take you to a place where they eventually break you. My truth is not so elusive. Families will underestimate you, but only you can determine where you want to be, whether or not them rate you. Identifying your true pose within will really amaze you. Say this, I am greater than you thought, like Amaziyah The Great do. As you visualize, you will realize only you can save you. Tell them precisely. Yeah, man, so that piece was written earlier today when the place the dark, and you know, my son as well. He did sleep up to 12 o'clock, so yeah. Me never have to go use that term, so when I sleep. But I really wrote it early, probably about something past 4 a.m. in the morning before day was dawning. Yeah, so that did I go on in. Anyway, yeah, big up to my nice sweet self because you know, yeah, I'm charming. Yo, big up all beautiful ladies, cause yeah, I am my own darling. I still look for Keisha, you know, and see Keisha. Yes. Part 2 is where me I look for Keisha. Easter Bun, the movie. Check it out. I really want to check out that something there. Anyway, let me say I can go to a quick break real quick, and then I'll be back with some more of my TDP show. Still I wait for the brother down here in Bookham, but I still not see him. I don't know what going. I'm going to take you to a short animation. Look out for this animation, Candyman from Mental Chung. Poster I go release somewhere in July or sometime down the year. I'm not so certain, but I should be having Mental Chung on the show sometime soon as it relates to this short animation here. And you might hear my voice tonight.
Are you ready? Mental Chung Creative Lab present.
Rick, look up yourself.
Later, son. A Jamaican version of a classic film.
You guys, you want to hear a real story? A true horror story? Candyman. You look in the mirror, you say his name 5 times, and he appears with a bloody hook on one of his hands.
Wow.
Then he kills you with it.
Yeah, I dare you to say his name.
Candyman. Candyman. Dun, dun, dun.
Candyman, a jam rock tale.
Candyman, eh?
Coming soon.
Yeah, so like I said, you know, that short film was from, that short animation was from Mental Chunk. So look out for the Candyman Jamaican version. Yeah, a Jamaican tale. Yeah, man. So we're there again, I will vibe, you know, give thanks to all you beautiful, wonderful people all over the world. It's a TDP show. My Yaya Nature say, nice poem, it a talk up the things. I love it. Yes, yes, my Yaya. You know what really are going on in our life, and we have to just go and reveal the real things. And we know we're not fake believe nor make believe. This is what the great believe. You get to me, I say? So, yeah, that's that. You know, only we can see we, because people, now, on a serious level, my Yaya, some people feel like, say, are the pastor go save them, or the religion, or, you know, the government. Everybody, I wonder what government are do, and government not do enough. But what are you doing for yourself? You get to me and say, you have to make the effort and save you, because your wrong choices can put you in on the path of destruction. You have to choose wisely. Everything what you do is by choice. You get to me and say, if you and your friend are go on the road, and your friend say, make a walk through the shortcut because we'll reach quicker. You have all authority and powers in yourself to tell you and your friend, say, listen, me I walk on the straight road, me not take no bush. Don't go through the shortcut, and then when one maca run up in your foot or you get your toe bucked off, you know, you're going to say, oh, you're the reason why me get this injury, because if me never did follow you. And I've seen it repeatedly. People have played the blame game on people. The choice was yours. You had the option to just don't go through there, or go through, and you choose to go through. So don't blame it on people and say, you know, people are the reason. You see me and say, so some of the people out there, it might sound a way, but me not be disrespectful. Some of them just lazy. No disrespect, no pun intended, but in our real life, people expect just sit and expect to get things easily. Anything at all I want in a life, I have to work. I keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny, work hard for what I want, and we not do nothing funny. Enough time I work until I sweat, I mean I really get my share. The pressure get intense, the tears in them eyes here. One dumpling me get and we pick them high share. I trod it barefoot out when we can buy a night here. Cause first thing first, no guy can't ride. Oh, let me just go on to the next track. It name respect. So listen what I go on. You're saying both got bronze in London, and some are saying sell out. Elaine Thompson lost the race, but what do we expect? Sure respect. Hold on. My friend said something here. No such thing as straight road, full of obstacles. Well, like sports, yes, obstacles, the ups, the down, the hurdles. Well, when I say straight, I don't really mean in terms of see road there. Let's go up on the road straight. Don't try to go through the shortcut with, you know, all of them something you don't know what go on. Just go straight on the road. Yeah, the road full of obstacles. Sean, I have to agree. So big up yourself and thanks for that. So let me run through back again with respect, enough respect to you, Sean, and my Yaya Nature, Jill and Murray Family Care, Naya John, the whole Great Amazement team, quality, big up yourself. Enough respect. You're saying both got bronze in London and some are saying sell out. Elaine Thompson lost the race, only for negative remarks, yellow. What do we expect? Sure respect, this was created. America bowed down to a legend, honor, greatly appreciated. Not just locally, but globally. Jamaicans did it. Keep a negative remarks to yourself and don't even get close up with it. Be proud of who you are. I am the great one. To all our athletes and icons, I say congratulations. The problem I encountered every day with my own race. But mine and envy smiling at my own face. Sneakingly, creepingly want to take my own space. Mankind so unkind, ignorance, frown face. Lovers gone below 0 degree, frozen cold state. Pensive in my thoughts, mind traveling zone space. My girlfriend won't even have sex with me, vex with me, says she want time alone space. We try to get her attention, focus on her phone face. Nowadays we can't even relate, but display more hate. Anger escalate, too much alarming crime rates. The moral slowly deteriorates, and that concerned me. What kind of society gonna exist in about 2030? Social media is like cancer, feeding on your souls, implemented to prevent you from achieving on your goals. Illusion and confusion make you losing what you own. Don't lose yourself, be yourself. Remember, you're not alone. So what I want, can I get some love now? Oh, sorry. I guess you love your phones. Most of us don't understand how essential life is. We're still gonna waste time when we know what time really is. If only one understood how powerful the mind is, perhaps you'd comprehend how nonsensical hype is. Marcus Garvey say unite. Why we separate? Why we still a fight? Why so many hate? Can religion and politician make my people elevate? Like Marley, I'm saying one love. Them gonna tell if you see me face. Maya in nature, Shauna I. Like Marley, I'm saying one love. Them gonna tell if you see me face. Some of us tell them precisely. Someone say the great, big up you wonderful, wonderful audience out there across the world. Thanks for joining here. Thanks for joining me here. Amaziyah The Great. And big up all you wonderful guests who were here earlier on the TDP show. Amaziyah The Great is back. Yo, big. I put the boat on there. Crime and violence. And the topic I'm talking about. Crime under violence, we must get it out. Guns popping, non-stopping every day, busting out. War start now, can't park now, when brains splashing out. People screaming, them weeping of tears dashing out. The crime under violence, we must. Guns popping, non-stopping every day. War start now, can't park now, when brains. People screaming, them weeping of tears. 13 years ago, Tom accidentally killed a friend. Him go foreign and come back on him their yard, chill again. Thought it was over. Him pick up 6 of them over a decade now. And shots start to drill again. It's cold and bitter when innocent brothers spill again. Them a call 119 and can't get rid of them. Many of them have killer friends and none of them not grin again. It's kill or be killed. Now gunshot start. Crime under violence, we must get it out. Guns popping and stopping every day. Busting out. War start now, can't park now, when brains splashing out. People screaming, them weeping of tears flashing out. A crime under violence, we must get it out. Guns popping and stopping every day. Busting out. War start now, can't park now, when brains splashing out. People screaming, them weeping of tears flashing out. Get this me a day. That's how the last thing said. Next thing we know, the whole place around red. Shots more than 100. People there gone dead. Is this a movie or reality? Quite colder than dread. The white powered rifle. Now look at her to hear that, and tears drop. Some me grab her and lay flat. The cola, the Johnny, some me tell her baby stay flat. Needy and truly, we don't want to get a straight shot. Crime under violence, we must get it out. Guns popping, don't stopping every day, busting out. War start now, can't park now, when brains splashing out. People screaming, them weeping of tears. Crime under violence, we must get it out. Guns popping, don't stopping every day, busting out. War start now, can't park now, when brains. Yo, you're the last part, I know it's serious, you know, people. Hear sirens and police driving with JDF. Them have some long guns carrying them serious. In them face not smiling, AKs on them 16, in them a face pointing. Hey boy, come here. So them a class me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not my Glock 40, so treat me with respect. Comprehend the compadre, best if investigate. On the problem must start this. Crime under violence, we must get it out. Guns popping, don't stopping every day, busting out. War start now, can't park now, when brains splashing out. People screaming, them weeping of tears. Crime under violence, we must. Guns popping and stopping every day. War start now, can't park now, when brains splashing out. People screaming, them weeping of tears dashing out. Tell them precisely what's the great way is the gateway while the sunshine we make. Hey, we're not on the time finna play. Tell them precisely. Yeah man. The TDP show with Amaziyah The Great continues every Sunday at 5 p.m. You get to me and say, I don't know what obstacle the other guest encounter where I can't get to, do the interviews, but such an unfortunate situation. I'm sorry. I apologize for them on the behalf of them not being present at this moment in time. All you people who came out to see a particular individual and not being able to see them, I really do apologize about that, even though it's beyond my control. You get me and say I would like to take time out to big up all you people who are here on the live chat. Continue to share this, whether you want to share it now, you want to share it after, but keep sharing this video because it has a lot of good messages that can, really help people. As we talk to Tina Torres from South Carolina, and she's an advocate for, her community and the world, I should say, because she's doing wondrous work, trying to heal, trying to help, trying to motivate, trying to build. You get to me and say communication is very, very important. It's very essential in whatever you do, whether it be a friendship, a relationship, or a business. We have to keep communicating because that's the only way we can help solve situation. Don't expect us to read minds, and that way we can alleviate whatever problem there is. We have to socialize. We have to get back to a time when we look out more for each other because especially in this time of global pandemic, me personally know I go on with a lot of things going on. As you hear me say in the poem, only you can save you. You have to make sure you try educate yourself a lot and try avoid the crowds and try avoiding violating the laws and the whole 9 yards. Try avoid being sick, even though sometimes you can't stop that from going on. You get me I say? I'm gonna run a song and then we close out, because we have 4 more minutes. And I wanna name Peculiar Look. We don't tell them precisely. See him peculiar look. See him peculiar look in my eyes. Mama, she worried in a corner cry. See him peculiar look, you're wondering why. Nothing I go on no matter how me try. See him peculiar look in my eyes. Mama, she worried in a corner cry. See him peculiar look, you're wondering why. Nothing I go on no matter how me. Me nah no time for gamble, no tell me fi show dice. Tired and me fed up of the suffer a poor life. No food, same clothes. Me in for 4 nights. Mama she a ball, and now she get sore eyes on the lips. I'm a trouble, some send me fi know Christ. Yeah, me story rich, pushing Benz and Rolls Royce to the vein. My people from this misery, lower life educate and teach the youth them fi grow right. See him through the look in my eyes. Mama she worried in a corner cry. See him peculiar look, you're wondering why. Nothing go on no matter how me. Only you have been wearing old shoes like this. Can't find the first dime for me food price list. For the price for then I moves like this. If I could, I would exclude price system like Marcus, the prophet chatting truths like this. On inferior, superior them I move like witch. Try my escalator in a shoot like this. God help with his all. Disputes like see him peculiar look in my eyes. Mama she worried in a corner cry. See him peculiar look, you're wondering why. Nothing go on no matter. Listener, my ball out say help on me can't get a sponsor. See him peculiar look, me make it back and I wonder. What me I gonna do now for solve the answer? Should I rob? Kill or go sell some ganja? Rocky ugly road, some mommy have a trod. God me from temptation, me I beg you, oh God. I've been tempted in violence and a lot of things are bad. Me really, really don't want nobody else to sad. Same peculiar look in my eyes. You know something? After them see the same peculiar look, let me tell you what I go on. Them can't stop winning no day, no time. Tell them precise, so we have to rise and shine precisely. Moving on, no matter how them a chat me. Moving on, cause none of them can stop me. Moving on, you see the heathen a watch me. God by my side, none of them can trap. I'm skull to one Messiah. Change me name and step up higher. Live I like a Messiah. Read a psalm, chant a prayer. Compete them a vampire. Then we'll like them with it. Tell them precisely. It's the great way, the gateway. So, 1 minute to close our time. I said we can do this real quick. Big respect to all you wonderful guests all across the world. And thanks for joining the TDP show. There are times in life you do something stupid, nobody feel like you're the worst or you're the first. The other day that make some money, Tom and tell us say merch from then. Sufferation starts, season our work again. The girl left you one gone, oh my gosh, she spurt my friend. I walked in, yeah, them, she said it really hurt my friend. Careless girl out the road, so gonna call a jerk again. It's up to you, king, if you really want to go in a church, friend. See the loud them out, me know a year, so that me a burst again. Learn from a mistake, cause you still not the worst, my friend. The other day, this girl dropped out of school and for real, me did vex for that. We did it by her side and me give her some progressive chat. Girl, time I get serious, get involved in some successful act. Few one time she agreed to write it too much sex to that. She don't know to pick the father, end up on a few guests for that. Her mother kick her out of the house and say, look somewhere else for catch. She tell me she want dash to the bed. And me say, no, you, John, are blessed for that. You have life, have hopes, success. Girls, stretch to that. Tell them precisely. We say great ways, the gateway while the sunshine we make it. Join us again Sunday at 5 p.m. every Sunday on the TDP Show. Great Amaziyah, you should know. Tell them.
They say it's a free world, free speech. Fear not. If you've got your story to share, there's a global audience anticipating to hear. Be bold, be truthful, tell them precisely. Join us on youtube.com, Great Amaziyah, for the TDP Show. Sundays at 5 p.m. And this is not about just interviewing artists only, but we want to interview everybody. Players of instruments, comedians, poets, actors, actresses, dancers, people with talents who now get fair share. And remember, it's all about honesty, the truth about your opinion. We want the world to know. Amaziyah the Great, tell them precisely.